No, I know why.
Nah, there isn't. There's no audio.
Yeah, but it should be now.
Yeah.
For some reason, the mic was muted.
Yeah, I think it is now.
Yep. Test. Yeah. Oh, okay. So.
I'll mute the stream.
Alright, so can you see the screen? Are you going to watch on through my stream? Because I'm about to play it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I've got it muted, so I'll just watch it on your
Alright.
on the channel.
Here we go, guys. Yeah, as I said in the chat, no one's watching, by the way, but I said we were going to react to this video because he kind of mentioned us, so here we go.
It's fine, because I haven't talked to you about it yet either, so it's fine.
Oh yeah,
oh, we got ads. You don't use an ad block.
Well, no, it's on the Xbox. Also, give me a second. I'm just gonna put a T-shirt on. It's kind of hot.
I always just have an ad block.
Well, I'm running it through the Xbox. It's fine.
God released a video today as well. I listened to it earlier.
Yeah, he did upload again today. It's true. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's play. We'll hit play.
Greetings and salutations. It's your homeboy Grotesque Debuting back with another great video that you're all so super excited about. Yay! Today I'm going to be doing, I planned on doing another reply video, this time to Hugh La Traviata. But unfortunately his YouTube video got lost somewhere in the ether. The people involved with him usually delete all their videos.
Yeah, it was me. That was on my channel that got deleted.
So he made some helpful advice video to me, and he said that I'm better off than some 5'2" Indian janitor that gets lots of girls or something. But anyway, this will just be then a generic reply to actually a handful of people out there that have been like wanting to give me quote unquote helpful advice. And of course, it just so happens that like all these guys that want to give me this helpful advice, they're all quite a bit more attractive than me. Like Hugh, he's like he's like a well above attractive Australian guy. You got Bash 3800. He's like some cute little twink boy who always has girl.
Bill, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Are you watching?
Yeah, I've got it playing, and also I can hear the feedback on your mic on the Discord, so I can hear the stream from it.
So what did he say? He said, what did you think of what he just said, the beginning bit?
Because I've watched this video once before, so I can remember it a little bit as well. Well, he's saying like, the people who are like giving him advice, or like attractive people, Hugh La Traviata,
yeah,
Ash, us two, and Tormaxa.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's go on. Well, he's going to mention us two now,
right,
so.
Despite being like a drunken mess. I got guys like Wildbill and Ice Cat, like these normie-looking British guys, and Hormaxer, he's like at least an above-average, looking old guy like me. All these guys are like really attractive, want to give me like this helpful advice. Well, here's the problem, and they say things like, well, I create all my own problems. Like the problem is in my head. Okay. See, the thing is though, is that none of you guys understand like what life is for a guy like me. I've always been the ugly guy.
So here he goes. What do you reckon, man?
Well, because I know what he's getting. Well, yeah, because I do have a lot to say on this. I was just waiting to. Didn't know how much of the video you wanted to play, but right off the bat, I disagree. It's like he's basically saying that we can't, relate to him because he's saying like he's a lot uglier than us. But the irony of his whole point, Todd's whole point, actually disproves looksism more. I'll tell you why. Okay. Because Todd gets more results than I do. And Todd is saying that we're all like a lot better looking than him. Yet Todd gets results. He gets better results than me.
Well,
So that
I
right
don't
away
know, man.
disproves looksism
I
right
don't know
off the
if
bat, because Todd will say that he's a lot more ugly than I am and the other guys. I mean, Bash has a girlfriend, sure, but Ormaxa has said that he struggled. He struggled for a while. The only way he gets something is to like niche max, to go to the swing clubs and to get whores. You know, you're not exactly swimming in pussy, right? You know, Ping Tang. Huda Traviata, yeah, he's a bit strange because he's had a wife, he's had a partner, but he has lived TFO at times. So, and even Bash's girlfriend, she's like a 3 out of 10. I mean, none of the dudes are doing that well. And Todd mocks me personally in terms of like his dating life. So right off the bat, this kind of disproves his whole what he's getting at, his theory and looksism. Because if what he was saying was true, Todd would have the worst results out of all of us, and it would be like, well, look, because he's uglier, whatever, then he has less results. We're given advice, and we can get women, blah blah blah. But that's not the case. It's almost like even if you're better looking, it's irrelevant. You know, and we can relate because we are all struggling. We're not. You know, maybe Bash is the one that is the outlier more because he has an active girlfriend. Although Hugh the Traviata says he has a girlfriend, but we don't know for sure.
Oh yeah, well, does he say he's got a wife?
And Tormaxa, we've all been open and honest about we don't exactly have much luck in the dating game. You know, other than going to niches or whores or whatever. So this kind of disproves what he's saying. It's funny because
I don't know, man, because
can't relate.
You say all that, but yeah, I know we can. Yeah, I agree we can relate, but you say he mocks you, but the women he got, man. I'm pretty sure I've showed you women.
No, yeah, but it doesn't matter because I can't even get those women. So
yeah,
he does
but
mock
didn't
me.
you? I'm not sure if you would.
Mock me.
I'm like,
I can't even get those results. So
you would seriously date 50-year-old fat women? Like, I don't think so, man. I don't think you do it.
Well, I think Todd's getting better than 50. Has got better than 50-year-old fat women. He may have fat women, but they're not all been like 50.
Well,
to be honest,
40s.
I don't even have those offers. No. So even if I wanted, I couldn't get those women. No. The Todd does mock me. So this is why what Todd's getting at falls apart, because I should have, if he's saying that I can't relate because I'm like a whole different level, because he included me in with all the rest of you. If I can't relate because there's that much of a gap in our supposed looks, so we're like a different level, or I should see better results in the date market, but I don't. So clearly, looks ain't a factor. Looks ain't the difference here. This isn't like, which is why again, you know, looksism is mainly nonsense when you push it like this, because unless you're incredibly ugly or incredibly good looking, it's almost like it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't make a whole big difference, and that's why we can see, for example, Todd at least gets some dates, whereas me, I'm more incel in the West in the normal dating world than Todd is. Todd even said he's not an incel, whereas I would refer to myself as an incel in the West for sure. So that's why it doesn't make sense. And like I say, Hormax has been on record. Hormax is a decent looking dude for in his 40s. I'd say he's a good looking dude. You know, he's decent, but he struggled big time. He's been honest about this. He was like an incel. He admits. So again, looks, has it really helped? No, not really. It doesn't make much difference. It's other factors.
Did you watch Dead Doomer's reaction video as well?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, I did. He was saying.
Did you watch it? Did you?
So he's saying he doesn't know. He commented on you and me, and he said he really doesn't know what your problem is. He doesn't understand really why. I would say your standards are even though you don't say it. I don't think your standards are as low as Todd's were, because like Todd even said he probably won't go drop that low again. I don't think, despite what you say, your standards were that low. But anyway, should we watch some more?
ever since I was, a teen at 12, like even before my teens, 11, 12 years old, I was the ugly guy. Always, like the big ugly guy, the tall ugly guy, the tall nerd, the tall dork. That's been my entire life, after puberty. And today, I mean, I'm, if any random person sees me, they assume I'm a pedophile, I'm a child molester, I like rape. Somebody's like, "Oh, Todd, it's all in your head. You're all wrong." And I go to counselors, and they tell me, "Well, it's all in your head. It doesn't really happen." But like, how can you tell me it doesn't happen when I see this every day? If you want to see examples of this, go use pictures of myself. Like, go do some like rate me on Reddit, or do some dating app experiment, or even go to like a troll forum like IP2 or Kiwi Farms. If you just post like a still image of me, the comments you will receive are like, "Ooh, who's this pedophile? Who's this child molester?"
Did you hear that?
Yeah. I just made a brief comment. Well, in terms of the dating app, well, I don't get, as you know yourself, right? I don't get anything. So firstly,
that was not the fault.
I've never had a date from Tinder or Bumble or Hinge or anything. So
I had a look at your profile,
like nonsense,
and you know what I said about your profile, right? It wasn't your looks.
Yeah, but
it was the photos.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, but the point is that is my looks, though, right? Because it's just a photo. Yeah, I could do what is called to like improve my status in a photo, right? You display
status, exactly.
But in terms of raw looks, and don't forget, this is the topic here. It's looks. We're not talking about your overall game or status or wealth or however you want to game the system with having good photos, right? We're talking about pure looks when it comes to Todd, as always, right? So in terms of looks, I do terrible. I do not get anything. So again, when Todd's saying I can't relate, he's clearly wrong because he does better than me. So maybe I look worse than him in terms of what women think, because clearly my results are terrible.
Well, do you want to hear? I actually have solid proof here that Todd may be mistaken here, because I know like it's not exactly the most, trusted of places, but I did upload a clip of Todd on, Incel Tier subreddit. Like just a clip of one of his videos. And they all said, "Oh, he looks like normal." Like I think one of the girls there said, "Oh, he looks a bit like my dad." I'm pretty sure that was one of the comments, and the rest of the comments were like, "Yeah, he looks normal." Obviously, what's coming out of his mouth is psychotic incel shit, basically, is what they said. But as far as his looks go, they all said he looked normal. One of the girls said he looked like her dad. So, Todd,
this is why some of the looks on guys spurg out they do when I say it, but Todd's just your average 40-year-old dude. He's not this grotesque subhuman like his handle, his channel name is. No, he's not. Yeah. And that's why when you ask normies, really, what do you think of him? A lot of this when Todd is his negative thoughts. This is Todd's projection. This is Todd's own mind. Because don't forget, Todd's very paranoid. He always thinks that people are thinking bad of him, talking bad of him, and sometimes in his videos he mentions this. But the problem with Todd is he's very negative. He's always projecting that everyone thinks the worst of him, right? So a lot of this, he thinks that everyone's going to perceive him as ugly, as this horrible, dorky guy, terrible person. But no, a lot of people, some maybe do, but a lot will just say you're just average, They're not going to say, "Oh yeah, he's good looking," but they're not going to be like, you're incredibly ugly. And like I say, for Todd, he's someone that actually, as he's got older, his looks have become less of a factor. I could understand more maybe in his 20s if he looked the same as he did now, and for 20s he would look worse, right? Because people in their 20s generally obviously going to look better, right? But as most guys tend to let themselves go in their 40s, or they age with their genetics poorly, or they lose their hair, they put on a lot of weight, or they've done a lot of partying when they're younger, so it catches up with them. Todd's actually in better shape now than it probably was in his 30s. So he hasn't really lost looks. That's what I'm getting at. Maybe you could say because he's come from a lower baseline, but in his 40s now, looks ain't the main barrier for him.
Looks
unfortunately
are not king.
It's what's going on in his head. It's what's going on in his head.
He's
That's
still
his
stuck
main
on
barrier.
looks. Alright, should we carry on? Well, do you know what Dead Doomer said about me?
What did he say?
He said...
I haven't seen the video yet.
Well, I'll tell you. He said he heard me say, oh, Todd could get a woman if he really wanted. And then he said, well, if guys like you... Like, he said I mogged Todd in looks, which I'm not sure that's accurate saying that. I mean, maybe slightly so. But he said, oh, if you and guys like Wildbill can't get women, why would you say Todd could? And I don't think I said that. What I said, I think what he means is I said 10 years ago, Todd easily could have got a woman if he had actually, I don't know if knowledge is the right word, he had the correct method, or even he had the correct mindset, or if he wasn't, him being autistic as he is, I don't know if that's even possible. But that's what I meant. I didn't say Todd could get a woman now, because I agree, it's very hard for all of us. But, so Dead Doomer was not really that accurate on that point. Anyway, let's watch some more.
That's what people think of when they first see me, alright? So you have to understand, that's my reality. I elicit those extremely negative and extremely traumatic responses to me. How can you imagine living and knowing that everyone that sees you just automatically assumes you're a pedophile and just terrible shit like that for no other reason?
Pause this bit.
Yeah.
Pause it, Oscar.
Go for it.
I just want to touch on this because Todd is now going to bring up and talk about how people perceive him as a pedophile, and that is bad. That people assume that of men, right? Todd's being
sensitive,
a hypocrite here,
touchy,
because he did the exact same thing.
He does. Yeah. Well, he does. Yeah. He does it.
And also that
he did admit
proves the fact that people will assume you're a pedophile just because he perceives himself as ugly. Because he said that Hormax is decent looking. Well, people still have gone at him with the paedophilia thing. And even I remember.
I think Todd would say
Henry McCruiser, when he went on Omegle just for fun, again, a lot of people on there were all calling him paedophile. Well, Henry McCruiser's meant to be decent looking again for his age. So again, this whole obsession over its looks, it's pedo. It's the age pill. Unfortunately, if you're
age and just creepy. Those guys are creepy, man. Let's not. Yeah. It is personal. I hate to use the dreaded word, but it is fucking personality, because
yeah, but it's also a societal thing that especially if you're white and you're an older dude, you will be, even if you're decent looking and you interact with younger people, you're gonna get the pedo accusation thrown out.
Unless
that's just unfortunately a thing of society. It's not because you're ugly.
Unless you're the teddy bear doofus, you play that teddy bear doofus role. And even then, that's still creepy. That's hard to do. That is some creepy. If you don't do that naturally.
It's a touchy thing in society. It's always if you're an older dude and you interact or even talk to younger people, there's always, whether it's done as a joke or whether it's done more sinisterly, it's always going to be likely to be brought up. So it's not, again, he thinks it's always because he's ugly, so that's why people think he's a pedo. No, it's just unfortunately now because you're old. That's what it is. And old in the sense compared to teenagers. You're old, so if you that accusation will get thrown out to people who are decent looking in their 40s. Good looking guys. It's not just going to be to the ugly dudes. Okay, maybe it's more likely. And again, if you're autistic and a bit, you act a bit weird, that is going to make it more likely people. And if you're a loner, again, unfortunately, you're going to get a stigma against you. But it's not purely based off just because you're not a good-looking dude, which he thinks it is. The main thing is your age. That's what it is.
Okay. Should I keep playing? I mean, yeah you're right.
But again, I just want to point out he was a bit two-faced because.
I know. I understand your point. I would say he's also he's just too touchy.
And that's why Hormax was very annoyed at him.
Yeah, so. I get it. I guess he's just venting on this video, so let's carry on.
Genetic quality. And I understand you normies, that just seems so ridiculous that you can't believe this really how it is, but that is how it is. So you you don't understand it. And I've done my best to try overcoming that. Like I say, I've seen many therapists, well over 20 therapists, and they don't help me at all. I mean, the majority of my therapists are female. Of course, they're never going to remotely understand. Even like the
Okay, so my therapy is kind of boring. Let's carry on.
Okay, and yes, there are a lot of them, especially online, who are in a similar boat to me. And I've had quite a few of them reach out to me. But okay, so it's like if I talk to them and I befriend fellow ugly males, well, what do we talk about? How? Okay, so we connect that we can at least relate to each other. So what do we do beyond that? What do we even talk about? We can improve ourselves. We know that. So basically,
What do you think that he just says they can't, even if he meets other low-value males, they can't do anything. They can't improve themselves. There's no point. He doesn't see any point to it. What would you say?
Well, 2 points. Firstly, it's almost like Todd kind of looks down upon those men with his tone, right? Like almost he sees himself as like above them men, right? Like he's in between like the normies and the low tier men, the way he worded that. So interesting, that take. But secondly, in terms of like, not self-improvement, it's a defeatist attitude again, which is what unfortunately is too often you'll see this in the black pill communities, where it's just like, well, you're a low value male, so just give up, no point in trying.
He sees himself as the one-eyed king of the blind. You know that phrase?
Yeah, basically, he's like the king of the low value men, basically. I mean, okay, he has got a following and he does have a fan base, so I guess even though he puts himself down, I think he does have a bit of an ego in that sense.
Yeah,
right?
he's kept the ego,
man.
He needs it. Guys need ego. What's that book? Isn't there some book like the life of ego? I can't remember what it was, but
you remember the game Duke Nukem? Well, now it's the ego meter, right? And gets stronger when he has a high ego in one of the Duke Nukem games.
Oh really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, of course, men ego helps them, but it can be men's undoing if the ego gets too big.
All right, should we carry on?
We're just going to talk to mitigate to temporarily mitigate our loneliness and I guess boredom. But what do we do beyond that? We can't really help each other. We can't provide each other any useful advice because nobody gives a fuck about us and women hate us. So like it just goes nowhere. And the thing is, if women do somehow get into our community, or even other like higher value men, well, we're just going to be fiercely in competition with each other. As I've said before, with basically all the friend groups I've ever been in, especially where there were any like fellow ugly guys like myself, once a woman got in there, it was just like no holds barred, fuck everyone over. I mean, even times in like high school and college where I did, I was invited to parties and even had like a couple like double date situations. All the other guys that were just trying to cuck me and get the girls, and like I was nothing. So I mean, like even like fellow ugly males, I mean, it's completely understandable that like we're just like super desperate and trying to get any positive attention from a woman. Of course, you're gonna throw each other under the bus. I mean, that just makes logical sense. If you really
Yes, he admits it. He admits he throws guys under the bus, and he says we'd all do it. That's his excuse.
Well, again, I know Todd does a lot. It's projection. It's basically because that's the way his worldview is. He's a super simp, right? And he's one of the worst for throwing guys under the bus. Again, you saw that before, Max. He's someone that like they say, oh, you would like that dude with you in the trenches if the going gets tough. Todd is like the exact person you do not want.
Oh, yeah.
He's the turncoat. He's the guy who will stab you in the back and turn to the enemy. He really is. I'm sorry, I've lost a lot of respect for the way he comes across now. And I do think he needs to be called out because he like is against like male friends, not because he says they'll act bad, but it's because he's like that. It doesn't mean that all men are like that, but he thinks everyone's like that.
He'd be collaborating.
But it's not. It's just him.
He'd be collaborating with the Nazis.
He would. Collaborate with the enemy, definitely. You know, he would sell his soul out.
Oh no, that is.
For a few
Man.
shekels, yeah.
Nah, you are tearing into him tonight, Bill. Jeez. Wow. All right, let's carry on.
Oh yeah, because this video I think was very. I don't think it
really?
was.
This hit
Yeah, I was
hit
disappointed
you
in
deep.
the way he did it in the video.
This was a
way he's
critical
trying-
hit.
Sorry.
This was like a critical
Now,
hit towards you. This one hit you. This video did it.
Not this one. I mean, there's been a couple like things about Todd that have always like nagged me a bit, but I think this one, yeah, because he is sort of like dismissing those who were like giving him advice or trying to like say
no,
this,
he's not gonna
and then,
like that.
Really kind of almost like mocking it and saying, well, you can't relate to me, but yeah, it's like, well, hold on, Todd. Actually, I can, because I don't even get as good results to you as you do. And this whole thing about the looks again is nonsense, because you've disproven it by what you've said. And also, we are not that far apart in age. So actually, we can, because like, you know, me, you, Todd, Hormax is a little bit older, but we're similar age, so that enables you to relate a bit easier as well.
Out of all of us, you look the youngest, I'd say. Definitely.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm still of the age. I've lived it. I've experienced it. I've grown up in the same era, so I can relate a bit more. Okay, the only difference would be like, yeah, we've lived in the UK, he's lived in the US, but it's still a Western environment. And Hormax, again, is only a few years slightly older than Todd. So the only one who's like a bit more detached is Bash again, because he's mid-20s, but. The rest of us, we are of, and Hugh the Traviata, again, he's another one similar age to Todd. So that does make it a little easier, because sometimes the criticism might be, well, you don't know what it's like for an 18-year-old now, or like a 60-year-old telling us, you know, again, there is a bit of a generation gap, but we are of the same generation. Well no, Todd's actually Gen X, but he's like a young Gen X, and I'm an old millennial, so we're actually pretty close.
Alright.
So that's another thing, you know. He thinks that we can't relate, but look, we're even similar age, and dating-wise, we're in the same camp that we're struggling.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's carry on.
I believe like bros before hoes and shit like that, and like the people in my comments who would like rag on me and say, "Oh, well, Todd would throw me under the bus for a woman." It's like, you're damn right I would, because you would do the same damn thing.
He's more projecting it. He said, "You'd do it. You'd throw a guy under the bus for a woman."
Yeah.
That's funny.
Don't fucking lie.
He says if we deny that, we're lying. I mean, I'll be honest. I would never say bros before hoes. I think that's a completely outdated saying. I don't think guys say it anymore. So I agree with that.
I say it. So I must be one of the last samurais in that regard, then. Yeah.
Damn, he must be.
I am someone who actually wouldn't. I've said this to you before.
No, I remember you telling me this in person, yeah.
Yes, I am someone that won't. I will. I'd be willing to miss out on a woman if it meant siding with my friend. I know maybe that is rare these days, but I am probably one of the last samurais then. You really are. Able to control like the simplest behaviour.
That's very impressive.
I told you, I've never been tempted to take a cigarette or whatever, right?
Amazing guy. Hey, you're actually more amazing than I previously thought. Which is the highest of compliments.
If you have a weak character, then you're not going to be able to control yourself. What Todd has is a very weak character.
Yeah, but can you blame him though after his life? Like, come on, man.
Yes, you can, because that's a weak character. That's a lack of fortitude on his part. Yes, that is something to criticise. He goes on, well, I can't change my face. Like, yeah, but your weakness of your character, you could develop that. You could at least try, but he doesn't. So
yeah, because life has beat him down. That's it. He can't. And also, he's, like you said, you say you're his age, but he is still a good. I think he's about 5 years older than you.
So yeah, but that's not too much, is it?
Yeah, I know it's not too much, but can you?
A lot of these guys in these communities that we interact with are like still teenagers. You're forgetting. Then there's a big age gap, and it is a little hard to admit to kind of relate with one another. But 5 years ain't much, because that would be like us now if we had another dude on here and he was like early 30s, you know, or just turned 30. I mean, we are kind of see that as a similar age. Especially as you get older, like 5 years doesn't really make a big difference. Like me now at 37, well, me at 32, you know, it's not a whole lot has changed.
Can you teach old dogs new tricks? I mean, that's the question here.
It becomes harder. Your mind becomes
way harder,
more
much
stubborn.
harder.
It's possible, but it depends again on the individual.
All right, let's carry on.
If you're very stubborn, then no.
All right. Well, people are stubborn, you know. All right.
So I mean, that's why I believe like all this, any male friendships, and especially all this helpful advice from men, like none of you can really help me. There's only one thing you can do as a man to help me, and that's say, hey, I got this girl who would like to go out with you, Todd. I think she'd be really interested in you. And unless you're doing that, like you can't help me, and none of you are doing that. At best, I just have some of you guys like, you know, trying to get like e-girls to like talk to me for like trolling purposes or something like that. Because it's funny. You think a girl would actually like Todd? Look how ugly he is. He's so ugly. He's fine. He's such a creep and he's autistic and he's a loser. We're gonna laugh at him. So that's generally all over how it goes. So men, like, unless you're gonna provide a girlfriend for me, you can't help me. So for the women out there,
he says the only way men can help him is they provide him a girlfriend. What the fuck?
Like a pimp.
Yeah,
pimp
like
service,
a fucking
right?
pimp, like some sort of broke pimp, like some delusional pimp or some shit. I don't know, but
again, I mean, maybe he's saying it in jest, but it's like so short-sighted on his part because it's like you want men to help you, but if you're not willing to provide any value or any friendship for the men, then why would they help you, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not.
Well, it's like that South Park episode.
Do me a favor, and it's like, okay, you actually gonna help me? You gonna be friends or what? No, just do me a favor. Like it's this lack of social skills. Like, he just doesn't understand. That's not. You know, if you want people to help you, you do that if you're on good terms. If you show that you're. It's like that. Again, if you're. Yeah, if you have
it's like
friends,
that saying.
Then they're more likely to help you. But if you're gonna just be like, no, I don't want to be anyone's friend, and this is the thing. He says he doesn't want male friends because like they're only gonna like stab you in the back. They're only gonna use you, you know. And to be fair, Dashboard also says this. You know that male friends are useless because they're only gonna just leech off you and use you. Again, it's projection. That's because Todd only wants male friends, to leech and have them get him a girlfriend. He has no other use for them. So this is why you struggle to have friends, Todd, because you don't know how to be a friend. You don't know how to be a good friend to someone. So treat others how you expect to be treated. Well, if you treat others like crap, then don't moan and complain when you're treated like crap. It's that simple.
It's like that old saying. It's like that saying, help me, help you. You know, you get like a teacher, like that South Park episode when the teacher goes, help me, help you.
Completely over his head. I don't know if it's statism, I don't know if it's like, but it's just, this is like common sense that you learn as a child. And again, maybe it's developmental issues here, which is, I would say, the heart of all the issues with Todd. But it's like, I don't know what to say. It's sad, but it's also laughable.
It's sad
at the same
and
time
funny and
it's
mad.
So absurd.
Madness
it's
in
like,
a way.
It's like,
it's absurd, yeah. All right, let's carry on.
Who want to help me, and there's quite a few of them. It's really as simple as this. If you're not physically attracted to me, if you don't have any serious plans of dating me, it's not going to work. You're just wasting your time. Now, I know that the women are going to interpret that as like, oh, well, Todd just wants to use me for sex, and he's just a pervert. Okay, whatever. There needs to be a physical connection in order for a guy like me to have any kind of relationship with a woman. Because even if I have, like, tried just being friendly with women and just talking with women, when you're in my situation where it's like you never really had a girlfriend, you're desperate for any kind of relationship with a woman, once I have any connection with a woman, like, I'm going to get romantic feelings for her. It's unavoidable. And it doesn't even matter if they're like fat or ugly or super old. I'm going to. It's going to happen. Because my situation is just so fucked up. Okay? I'm going to fall for any woman who even talks to me. And she can be completely fucked in the head or something. I'm still going to. If she's fucked in the head, it'll probably just further enhance my chances that I'll fall for her. So, Yeah, I mean, unless you're physically attracted to me, and unless you are willing to give me any chance, if you're not, please just go. Because all you're going to do is hurt me. Even if you have the best intentions in mind, and like you really want to be kind to me and help me see that people are not like so horrible or whatever, all you're going to do in the end is hurt me if you think I'm not good enough to date you. So please, I implore you, if you're a woman and you're trying to talk to me at all, if you don't think I'm attractive, please leave. Just go. Get out. You're not only are you not going to help me, you're going to directly hurt me. Now, I mean, I understand that a lot of women do enjoy hurting men, especially hurting men like me. Women love playing games like that because that's just how you are. A lot of you are, women lack empathy. Women are just terrible emotionally. They enjoy, a lot of women today especially enjoy hurting men. It is what it is. So on top of that, even if you are a woman who just wants to be friends with me, or even want a relationship with me, or you think I'm attractive, it's going to take a long, long time for me to trust you. You can ask like some of the women that I have befriended. It takes weeks, if not months, for me to even to gain the slightest trust in you, because women have hurt me many, many times. And as we know from my channel, there's women who just enjoyed abusing me and leading me on.
It's kind of boring now. It's talking about the same old stuff for e-girls.
Yeah, it's away from dressing us now.
I mean, you can comment on my channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
so if you're a woman and you actually do want the best for me, if you don't think I'm attractive, just go. Leave.
He rambles on about women for like the last 5 minutes.
And I'm autistic and I'm on bucks and I'm not willing whatsoever to be a beta buck, soupy doopy, what the fuck ever term you want to use. I can't provide anything to basically any woman. Because like women are not naturally attracted to me. I mean, it's
same old. It's really funny.
You can't help. That's a real too long to watch.
The thing is with Todd, even if a woman says she found him attractive, because he did this with Jolene, when Jolene said there was nothing wrong with his looks, and said that he was fine, but Todd wouldn't have it and would just like be adamant that she thinks he's unattractive. So Todd's almost like, when someone gets a complexion.
Well, Todd is,
even if
he has that.
Was like, I actually find you attractive, he would not believe them. He would just simply not believe it.
I mean, I don't think
that woman away now. So he's too far gone.
Well, he has that classic looksist, simplistic viewpoint that it's all looks. I wouldn't say Jolene was lying, but I mean, Todd is. I don't care what you say. Todd is not physically attractive. He may have been at one point, who knows, but he is not. So Jolene, what I think Jolene meant is like, if Todd was some amazing, he also had a fantastic personality and he was rich as well, maybe on top of that, then Jolene would consider him attractive, but. It's not just Todd.
There's nothing wrong with his looks.
Exactly. I'd agree.
Say like, oh, he's good looking, but that's what he's not good looking, but he's not bad looking. Yeah. He's just in that average range, which most guys are. Don't forget, average is where most guys are going to sit around.
But you got to remember a lot.
Like, for every one guy who looks like Todd, there's many others who look like him that are doing far better. Have a different mindset, don't have the mental issues he has.
Some of those
part of society. Are fitted into society, oofy doofy or whatever, or even they're okay to beta bugs or they're clout maxing. The various ways you can get attention from a woman. They have charisma, they have this better personality, but they're not just like defeatist. Yeah, there probably is other Todds who are defeatist, who are just laying down and rotting, as it were. But
at least Todd admitted it, right? They did it again just now, literally just there. He said he's unwilling to become a beta bucks or an oofy doof. So he does acknowledge that it is possible, which is a lot of these autistic lookists.
So again,
they still can't even understand. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but again, it's one of those, right? This is what I really don't get. As someone who is a looksist, right? So you think, okay,
he wants all looks.
Someone who's a looksist but doesn't think they're attractive, okay? Because you know then that avenue's closed off, but you really want a woman. Okay, so it means to an end, right? So
Well, I think he's given up. I know what you mean, but I think he's given up, man. I think.
You admitted you can't use looks, so you need to use another avenue. But yet you're like, oh no, I'm not gonna get it. Oh, you can. It's like someone.
He wants it his way. You know,
hungry,
like
right?
that Limp Bizkit song.
You're very hungry. And you can't oven bake your food. Because you can't oven bake it, you're not willing to, and it needs to be heated, this food, because it's raw. You could cook it in the microwave and eat it. Oh no. You could grill it. Oh no. You could put it in an air fryer. Oh no. And you end up starving to death because
I understand
you
your
were
point.
too fixated
Well,
on cooking this meal in the oven. And this is what these looksom guys are. It's like, you want a woman, right? Yeah, well, you realise that you can get women other than just looks. It's not just looks, but they've got this in their head. It has to be, you have to have a woman find you attractive and like you now. And again, it is BS, because in terms of a relationship, right?
Yeah.
And this is what studies, like with the Think Labour study proved, looks has no correlation with the satisfaction in a relationship.
How many
so
times?
You can be a good-looking dude, and it still falls apart once you get into a relationship. So
how many times have we seen or have we read, like, the woman saying, like, you know, when we first got together, I was so attracted to him. Like, his looks were amazing. Within a fucking month, it fell apart because his... You know, I'm going to use the word again because his personality was just shit. So now she finds him repulsive because all he had was looks. It's true. I've seen it happen.
Like, you can be used for money, you can be used for stage, you can be used for looks.
Yeah, pretty much.
You get used for looks. It doesn't mean the person cares about you, but they've got this in the thing that people can only love each other if it's based on looks. That it's madness. No, looks is like an attribute that can be used and abused as well. And once you get fed up with that looks, or the initial infatuation, you know, that initial desire fades away, then the relationship struggles, right? And again, of course, longer term relationship, when you get older, looks can fade too, so then you've got to rely on other factors. And like I said, the study proves it. There was no actual correlation between satisfaction in a relationship and therefore the success of a longer term relationship and looks. It's like, but these guys have got this, you know, like blue pill guys, when they have this romantic Disney like opinion of love and that. Yeah. They've got this and they've attached it onto looks.
I understand exactly.
You can only get a girl to love you. You can only have a girl to care about you.
Narrow-minded.
If you're like a Chad.
Yeah, narrow-minded.
And the woman like secretly always hates you behind the back. They've got this insane viewpoint, but that's what they truly believe.
Well, to quote Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit, you know, it's my way, it's my way, it's my way, or the highway. That's their mentality, I guess.
They've got it's a very rigid, stubborn mindset where it's like, it's almost like a perfectionist where they want it ideally that way, and if they can't get it that way, then they don't want it at all. And then, so therefore, they're only shooting themselves in the foot. Because he could maybe get a woman, okay, not necessarily because he's a handsome dude or whatever, and she's, you know, desiring him that way, but he could develop a relationship other ways to go about it, like the majority of guys do, because the majority of guys are not good looking, yet it's not like the majority of dudes have never had relationships or anything like that. But it's almost like, you know, again, it is like people who are poor, and because they can't make money the perfect way, they're just gonna like give up. You know, it's like, again, it's yeah, you know, or sorry, a better analogy would be someone who wants to drive a car, and because they can't have a certain brand of car or a certain level, like a sports car, because they can't quite afford it, they could get an okay car that they could afford, but because of that, they've got they're blindsided to this one specific aspect, you know, one type of car. They then never drive. They're like, oh no, I'll just get the bus, you know, I'll just never drive. So,
I understand. Well,
what are you doing, man? Like,
let's see if he's got anything else to say.
Stuck here. I was born as an autistic, ugly male. I was born poor, ugly, stupid parents, completely unprepared for what they were doing. I'm autistic. I'm ugly. I have literally broken eyes and a broken face. Like, I'm just a broken mess.
He's also Norwood Stage 4, unfortunately. And I think that's gotten worse. He used to be Norwood Stage 3. So that's the new thing for you, Todd. I'm sorry to go on about your looks, even though we're saying arguing against looks, but yeah, it's not good.
Shouldn't have been born. and that's what society recognizes like the moment they see me. So there's nothing I can do. I'm a guy that shouldn't have been born. Simple as that. So Tom didn't watch. You can't help me unless you can magically find some woman who's attracted to me and actually wants a beneficial relationship with me. If you can't provide that, well, you can't help me. Okay, so thank you. Bye.
That was that.
See, Todd has actually the worst, and the thing is with his personality, he actually has, ironically, the worst personality to have, because if you're an oofy doof,
he's
like,
autistic.
if you're quite like supplicant to the woman, at least you can do the oofy doofy role. But Todd has it the worst way, because he comes across as very feeling sorry for himself, like very defeatist, which women don't like, negative in that way.
Yeah.
But then he's also got the stubborn aspect of not willing to compromise. So he's got the two worst elements that a woman will just detest. Because he can't play the oofy doofy role of being, he puts himself down, but he supplicates to the woman and he goes along with the narratives of today. No, he's stubborn and he sticks to certain points and not.
But he does simp for women though.
But at the same time,
I think if a woman,
but he does, but he could do even better, right? If he had a different mindset. Say he would be more chance to get a relationship, because again,
I think he would change for a woman though. If a woman said like, Todd, I'll date you, but at first, the initial attraction.
Straight away with it.
You're right, because they'll see that video, they'll see his videos, and they'll just immediately.
Todd will probably put on a front, you know. He's not, but this will come out. What's his attitude in general?
Maybe you're right. Maybe you have a point. Yeah.
Eventually, this is why, like they say, you can't fake being oofy doofy. Like you can put on a front, but eventually, it's gonna come out. You either are that way, or you're not. You can't just keep putting on a front.
I think you can change the way you are, though. Like you said, old dogs can't learn new tricks, but they can, but it's hard. It's quite hard.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Well, certain parts, that's why the personality pill is a black pill, because certain parts of it is genetic. It's environmental and genetic. Yeah. Which is why, you know, you can say to some degree, this is why, like, it's a bit hard when you do criticize more the character, because it's like, well, some aspects of the character, especially mental health and that, it's kind of out of their control. Like, they kind of were born that way, right? Like, their brain developed that way, or they had early experiences that formed their brain that way. But some of it is environmental, and I mean, this is where, I mean, there is a lot of debate on, you know, whatever side of the fence you stand on, but whether there is some aspects of your character and personality you can change. I would say I'm guessing you probably can change it to a degree, but you can't change it completely. Yeah. And so that's why, like, you can't just say, like, if you're not a oofy doof, like, you know, Dashboard said that, you can't just become one overnight. It's not going to work. Like, Huda Traviata said on these recent videos, so you can pretend for a short time, but it will come out, and then the woman will suss you out, and then the relationship will be over.
Your true colours will show. Your true colours shining through.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time,
Interesting. You could be right. Well, that was that. Should we maybe play some Overwatch?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I'm just gonna check the volume on.
And either side, the two other Todd videos, funny how he was bragging on the one before about like Democrats winning again, because you know he's a lefty, so a lot of like people right wing went like that, you know. And then the one on the left is almost like he's bragging about how much money he gets on the neat buck. So again, it's like this is why, like, you remember, like, even with Todd, the reason why he got banned off one of the incel forums was because when he got finally a woman, he was like bragging to the other incels.
Really?
This is why, like, Todd's character. Really? I mean, I know it's like it's funny because it triggers a lot of like, especially looks and guys when you talk about person characters, but. You can't honestly say that Todd has a good character or personality. He doesn't. He has a bad one. So you can't just say, well, Todd has a good personality there, and yet, you know, it's just because he's ugly. Well, yeah, but in Todd's case, he doesn't have a good one. Like,
I think he would.
He has so many character flaws.
Even though
he's not nice. He's generally not a nice person.
He's deviant. He's conniving. But if a woman, like, because he's so much of a simp, if a woman gave him a chance, he may, and as long as she kept him on some kind of leash or something, he probably would change. He would force himself to change for her. I think I still want to believe that's true, you know. And as crazy as that sounds, I do say that's a positive thing, 'cause that gives him may give him some hope.
Get rid of his tisms.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Typicalness. That's what's going to hold him back. Even if he could change his character, he has a. See, this is why when he made the latest video about the knee bugs, and a lot of people were like, "How does Todd get on it?" So it's because he's that messed up in the head.
Could be, yeah.
Pure and simple. And the professionals and that realise that. That's why Todd is able to get all the bugs he can, and they don't chase up because they've written him off. Because he's that bad, they thought, oh geez, this guy, we need to get him on the knee bugs. So that's why, because Todd is that messed up in the head, and I think people don't realise. People think, oh, he's just got this. No, Todd has got a lot of issues, and that's why he was able to easily get the knee bugs. There's no coincidence. Like, you know, I mean that kind of says it all, right?
Maybe.
If the health professionals are gonna give you everything in their clinical viewpoint, they think you're really messed up. They think you can't function in society, and you need the help.
He must do, because I don't know who it was. Was it someone online or someone IRL? But some autistic guy told me, oh yeah, autism as you get older. I was telling him about my theories, like, what is some guys with autism, is it real autism, you know? And he said, oh no, there is truth behind that, because as autistic guys get older, their autism naturally goes away with age. It does go away with age, which I didn't know, which I had never been told before, but apparently that is true. I don't know if you knew
I've
that.
never heard that. No, I've never heard that.
Yeah, no, that's pretty interesting. Oh, by the way, Nuclear Redfield uploaded an hour ago. Why geomaxing is risky. he's flip-flopped
I was watching
again.
that a little bit while I was waiting for you to start the stream. I got through about 10 minutes of it.
Oh snap! Dead Doomers was streamed all day today. I had no idea. It didn't show up on my freaking YouTube.
Yeah, I tuned in a little bit, but it was a bit boring. So I
had no idea, man. I need to sort out some of my settings on my new YouTube. Damn it, I had no idea. He didn't put it on his Discord either.
Yeah, and I do have to bring it up, like in terms of like, do you still maybe suspect maybe Todd had a part to play with your channel deletion?
I don't know. I don't want to fucking talk about it on stream, to be honest. I think maybe, but fucking, like you said, the guy's messed up, man. So fucking, you know, I'll be the good Christian. Like, if there is truth behind it, you know.
All I will say is we know that Todd was lurking.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, because he confirmed it.
Oh look, the Turkish police have arrested suspects. Was it a woman? Someone said it was some woman terrorist in Turkey that made the bomb. Did you hear about that?
I don't know too much about that.
There was some huge bomb in Turkey, in Istanbul, I think, the capital. I mean, killed a few people. But it was a woman terrorist. Like, what the hell? What was she, some sort of crazy lesbian? Anyway, you know.
That's something that's been quiet lately. We shouldn't say it much on your stream, but it's not been many incidents of that nature in the UK or the West, right?
Yeah.
Remember there was where they were getting them all the time at one point, but
there's been,
hasn't it?
Well, I think in America they're still going on fairly regularly, man. There was a big one recently.
Isn't that more school shootings and stuff like that? Really?
Yeah, school shootings.
Not like, we're not talking about like terrorist activities, you know. Not in terms of like, you know, your Middle Eastern terrorists.
Oh, I see that.
Well, no,
you're right. There hasn't been one for a while because they don't need to anymore.
That's what I'm saying. It's died down. But it was a time when even like in the UK, we were getting quite a few attacks, weren't we?
Well, yeah. I mean, the last big one, the huge one, was in Manchester, of course, like a few years ago.
Yeah,
that was huge.
Okay, some of it's because we've had like the CV-19 and it seems to have frozen the world. But it's almost like, well, some people who are a bit more the conspiracy would say, well, you know, it's funny how that sort of goes away when they have a new agenda to push, right? It's because the false flags, people say, right? Some attacks were done, you know.
What's the new agenda?
Well, the new agenda at the time was obviously CV-19, right?
Oh, I see. I understand. Okay.
Then it's like been the Russia war, right? You know, which just sort of dominates all the attention on the media and society. And before that, obviously, was the war on terrorism, wasn't it? And you had like the Iraq war, the Afghanistan war. That was like the current thing that was to be afraid of. It was to be afraid of terrorist attacks, and then it was to be afraid of a virus, and it's to be like afraid of Russia or nuclear war, and then it's to be afraid of food shortages and energy prices increasing. You know, it's one agenda onto the next, but it's just some people who are a bit more like with the conspiracy stuff will say like, but notice how it never seems to overlap. Like you'll have to focus on one thing, and then when it's onto the new thing, the previous thing like almost faded away. Like you notice how with the CV19 when it hardly got talked about for a while, as soon as like the Russian thing came, right? Oh, that's the new topic. All the NPCs need to now focus their attention on the current agenda, you know? All the currents.
I understand, yeah. Are you in Overwatch?
I'm just loading it up.
I'm gonna load it up as well.
No, I hadn't watched the Dead Doomer video. Did you watch it all then?
I watched it all, yeah. Also, just hold up. I'm going to...
Sorry?
I'm just going to restart the stream because...
Yeah. Has it gone wrong?
No, it hasn't gone wrong, but just to... because I changed some of the settings for the video game.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright. What's that fuzzing?
Buzzing? Buzzing?
Oh crap, no, sorry, it's my fault.
Maybe it's because one of my fans, I noticed, since I had worked on it when they repaired the charger, there's a bit of vibration on one of the fans, so I just wondered, maybe it's picking that up on the mic. Do you remember it's using the mic on the laptop, or it's just...
Yeah, it's just started again now, it should be fine.
Okay.
The system is pretty good once you get a hang of it. So maybe we've been streaming for... Oh god. About an hour. So... Yeah, maybe we just have a couple of games of Overwatch then, if you like.
Yeah, sounds good, yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to go on too late tonight.
Yep.
Some sleep.
I can hear some fuzzing.
Tired.
Got some fuzzing in the background, man.
No, it wasn't there before, right?
No, it's just are you using the headset or using your laptop mic?
I've not changed anything.
Laptop mic?
Oh, I know what it is then. I know what it is. It's the fans. Because I turned up the fans because obviously the laptop's getting hot playing the game.
Okay.
It's the fan noise. That's what it is. I'm going to have to turn the fans down a bit so it's not too hot yet. But, yes, that's what it is then. It's picking up a fan. I've turned it down a bit now, the fan intensity, so maybe it's not so much.
Junker Queen in the... Wildbill in the menus, alright.
Yeah, I was already there. I was just waiting for you.
Cool.
Yeah, Bruto's channel now, right? There was no one in chat, only 8 subscribers.
Nah, it's over.
It's even like Dead Doomer, I know he did it himself, but he's only got 13 subs.
Yeah, he does it. The guy's a fucking nutcase. The guy willingly deletes his own channels. Like, why would you do that?
I don't know, but it seems to be a thing with a lot of people who have like mental issues like that. Nuclear Redfield does it, and Hugh the Traviala, he's another one that just like will just randomly delete everything. Just, I don't know, it's these MGTOW nervous breakdowns, as Hocker with his phrase, right? They just spurg out and then it's all gone. Something spooks them or triggers them and then they're like, oh, I must delete everything. I don't know.
Could be, I don't know either. Maybe it's autism.
But it could be. Hugh the Traviata's autistic. Euclid Redfield's autistic. I mean, there's a correlation there, right? They all seem to have it in common.
I suppose so, yeah. Oh. Nice. Let's win this. I've got Zarya.
I got Zenyatta.
Oh,
Still
cool.
don't like him.
I quite like Zenyatta. I think he's quite good.
Yeah, I know you did.
Then again, I like support characters. So. Oh, we've got 2 Zaryas, which Stephanie got to win.
That's who they've got though. We may have overpowered characters as well. Right, I'll just keep healing you, I guess.
Thanks. They killed you? Oh shit.
Yeah, I went in front and of course I'm not very tanky. So. Oh, I'm a tank now as well. Roadhog.
I should be able to win then. Oh man, I couldn't kill any of them. Even though it says I got 4 kills, I was unable to kill any of them. Oh nice, I'm Sigma. We can't kill the Junker Queen woman. She just want to die. I just don't understand. So she must get heals. We couldn't kill her. Damn it, they got a payload moving. Arkham Zenyatta.
Evers. Orisa. Good characters.
We can't seem to kill them, man. Oh god, it was.
Just got Mercy.
Well, he had. Yeah, she can't.
They got 2 soldiers.
He had his ultimate as well.
To go target Mercy.
Yeah, I'd not. Yeah, she must have been in the sky or something. It's annoying.
Got that Mercy. What the others are doing.
Well, it's hard to. It's hard to. Oh.
Thank God, she's dead. So
Nice.
I can kill all
Well
the
done.
others.
Yeah, good idea. I'll stay with the payload. Oh fuck. How the hell? Oh.
Doomfist like died straight away.
Yeah, I hit him with a club. I think we got him. Bit of overtime.
Boom, jab into the face.
Clubbed him to death.
See, as soon as I got
Nice.
Marisa,
Yeah, that was well done, man.
changed the game then.
Awesome.
I got 9,100 damage.
Oh yeah, you did well. Oh man, someone with Diva must have used the ultimate. Oh, he was going after her as well with the ultimate. Nice, that's good. It's just getting too easy now, these games. Like, we need to play ranks. Do you want to play again? Or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Let's do.
You say that, but then we'll get a team that's like useless.
Maybe, yeah. Let's do this, man.
What do you want me to pick?
It's up to you, like whatever you want. I'm probably gonna play the sniper woman. I've been practicing on my switch with her. If I'm doing badly, I'll switch.
Because I know what happens if I press all, it's gonna be support.
Yeah, they'll put you in support. Yeah.
You excited about the World Cup starting next week?
Oh yeah, definitely. America, right?
No, football World Cup.
Yeah, but the first game is
Qatar.
US. Yeah, I know, right? But
No,
the first game is USA versus who is it?
Well, USA's against Wales.
Oh yeah,
First game.
yeah. I mean,
England's against Iran.
is that on day one as well?
No, not day
Okay.
one. There's only one match on day one. It's Qatar against someone. I can't remember
Is it?
who it is.
Okay.
Yeah, the opening.
Because I saw an
ceremony. It's
advert.
on Monday. Monday England play.
I saw a TV advert and it was like England. It was like USA versus.
Yeah, that's 1 o'clock daytime on the Monday.
I might go watch
Yeah,
that.
fair
Soon.
amount of people calling in sick to work on the Monday, right? So they
Probably,
can watch
yeah.
the game.
Yeah, it should be fun. I'll definitely be watching. I think it was on like, was it BBC One or some ITV maybe?
Yeah, normally I have it on all the terrestrial TVs.
Okay. Oh shit.
One of them rage quit. Left the game
Really?
straight away.
Oh man, that fucking sucks. Why would they do that? I'm saying a point. Oh, you're on point as well.
They heal me.
Oh, you need heals as well. Fuck. I'll stay on point. Try. If you need heals, just come back. Oh, you do need heals, man. Come back. Damn, hey, he was behind me. He still couldn't kill me. That guy must have sucked.
Yeah, they all just swarmed.
Yeah, no,
forward
well, they
all at
snuck up
once.
behind us, so like they killed me straight away. Oh, I've got the ultimate, so here, I'll give it to you. I don't actually know what that does, but apparently you're super
It gives
powerful
me
now.
extra power, but it'll probably run out before it gets.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I had no
it
idea.
ran out. You did it a bit too early. You'll focus me.
They all swarm me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, alright, I'll fucking change character then. We got the bow and arrow guy, he's absolutely useless. Well, from what I can see, he's useless, he can't do shit.
Yeah, I've stormed in. Cleared the place, but... Got me in, yeah.
Right, we should be able to take it now, I mean, I don't see why not.
Sacrifice wasn't in vain.
Someone's on point. That wasn't too bad. Where'd you all go? Don't tell me you all got killed.
Yeah, I got killed.
Ah, fuck. It's not good. They got mercy. Fuck! Oh, you got killed as well?
Yeah, well, I lost to their tank because their tank's getting healed, but I'm not.
I was trying to heal you. I think I was healing you, but I was doing it too slowly.
Yeah.
They've got mercy.
Killed two of them. No. I killed them all.
Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, that Mercy's annoying because she's
Yeah, I
sticking
couldn't
on
kill
the
her.
tanks. So I can't kill her. But one of the DPSs needs to kill Mercy.
Fuck, you got killed again.
I'm not getting any.
Well, I don't know, man. I can't, like...
The other.
Yeah, we lost this
The
one
ones.
anyway. I mean, I don't know if full-on attack is the wisest strategy.
The other support's just like attacking. The other support's got the most damage.
The other support is Moira. She's got the most eliminations. Yeah, she's playing DPS. I tell you what, if it's like, if we're losing again, then I'll have to switch to Baptiste. But I don't know if we would have won even if I was Baptiste.
I'll try different characters. I'll just play more conservatively because I was
You were rushing in there. I saw you, and like there was 3 of them there, and I was like, I'm not sure that's the best idea to rush in there.
I'll just hang back, and that's why I got ranged.
I'm not making use of a sleep dart. A sleep dart is really good, but I find it hard to use. I threw the yeah, I definitely changed character on this level. Yeah, we should be able to win this now. Now we've got a point. Let's see why not. Come back. I punched him to death. That's awesome. Oh nice. Are you Sigma, by the way? Nice use of the barrier. We should definitely be able to win this now on this level. Yeah, he's... Oh crap, I got killed. Junker Queen's too powerful. Oh, she had her ultimate as well. I don't know how she got her ultimate, but she got it. Oh, you survived! Wow, well done, man.
Yeah, I had my ult as well, so...
Oh, nice, okay. I'm coming with the heals, just...
Everyone is... Okay, so...
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, 24 eliminations, well done, man, that's pretty good. Wow, what... That player was doing well with Moira. DPS style.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate.
It didn't suit me in the second game, because she wasn't healing me, but she was doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, pretty impressive. guess that's that, man.
Yeah, we can call it a night.
Yeah, man, that was good. It's good for doing the stream. What about the other? Oh, by the way, I got Mortal Kombat 11. So.
Oh, did you?
I did. I thought I might as well.
Sorry. How much?
It cost
How much did it cost you?
15 quid.
Okay. Is that just the base version, or do you get any of the
No,
expansions?
it seems to come with a bunch of stuff. I think it came with like maybe Rambo. I think it came with a few extra characters.
Well, Rambo, the latest one, so yeah, it must have had all the add-ons.
I can't remember. I'm not sure. It came with some extra stuff though. Yeah. So.
That's right. Have you tried it yet or not?
I haven't. I haven't even installed it. I'm just waiting for you, really. Just in case. I only bought it on a whim, basically. I thought I might as well just in case. Yeah. Oh, nice. They've got some 80s soundtrack. I like that.
On what?
On the Overwatch title screen. I'm liking the music.
Oh, okay.
I'm liking the soundtrack. It's nice.
Just check that out.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, maybe knockout scene. I don't know. What about the football game? I guess we've given up on that.
Well, we don't know how to
to
match each other. To be honest, I would slaughter you on it anyway.
Yeah,
so
you
it'd
would
be very unfair because
you definitely
you don't play football games and I do, so it'd be really unfair. So it wouldn't be great. You'd get bored very quickly.
Probably, unless you went easy on me. Yeah. What about Knockout City?
Well, maybe,
man?
but yeah. Well, we could try like the Knockout City. Yeah.
That was pretty fun, man. We'll definitely give that a go.
I've never tried it. Yeah. First, I'd heard of it when you mentioned it. So.
All right. Well, I might as well stop this now. Hopes came out. I've set up the mic better this stream, so it should be much better the volume.
Okay.
I hope anyway.
Yeah,
no. All right. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I know no one watches live, but hopefully some guys will start watching on a replay, and we'll keep these going, right?